All right.
All right.
All right. Remember that shit was funny. I remember that.
You know, I was thinking, damn, it just slipped my mind. You know, weed, man. Weed just be, you know, you think of something and then it goes away. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I was gonna say we should put the Purge music on.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, it smells so good in here. It smells so good and marijuana-fied in here right now. We haven't even started smoking. This is the fresh herbs.
This is the fresh.
The fresh herbs smell so good right now. I'm ready to smoke. I'm always ready to smoke, but I'm more ready to smoke than usual right now.
Yeah, I got on my deep V today. Sexy deep V day. We turn this down. Make sure that ain't too loud. Why does it do that? Oh, I might. What up, yo? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need to go in this thing. Why are you playing games with the motherfucking camera?
I can wave it to the people and say hi. I can say hi if I want to. That's how I let them know I fuck with them. I say hi to them. To the people.
To the people.
Say hi to the people. You know? Get high with the people. Get high for the people. Get high by the people. We get high with the people, for the people, and by the people.
I'm getting twitchy. Something wrong. Did you never plugged in, did you?
I did. Relax.
Oh, you no, I meant plug. I don't see cords.
It don't need to be plugged in.
Clearly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got this. Worry about what you do.
I'm worried.
Just take care of business on your side.
I'm taking.
Handle your business.
Handled.
Stay in your lane.
Lane heard.
Stay in your lane.
Heard.
Y'all can't see it because I'm wearing sunglasses, but I have in fact become a zombie. But
yeah, this is Zombie Burner here.
I'm Zombie Beck, but we're not gonna introduce the show yet. We want to say hi to some folks though. We want to welcome y'all. Go ahead, grab. Oh, you using yours right now?
I use yours.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to we want to say hi to all the people,
our fellow zombies
in the
around
world before we start the show. As y'all tuning in, as y'all begin to enter the romper room, we gonna shout y'all out.
That.
I'm breaking it.
Yeah, I think it's coming apart at the equator.
No.
Is that just a black line?
It's just it's a black line.
It felt like it's separated when you.
That black line is actually called
the
equator. Yep. You were on it, but let's see. What are we gonna? Shout out to all the people in
all of our north.
All the people yelling north in South Africa. Cracking niggas' jaws, running hoes into walls. Niggas in South America screaming. Niggas bitches in South America. In South Africa, rather. That's South Africa, not South America.
It's
That's
called
South
a
Africa.
deep V. Okay? Can't talk about Burner wearing her low cut top. It's called a deep V.
He got a deep V. He got a boat neck. This nigga's wearing a halter top around here.
Sexy, you know what I'm saying?
You know
Showing a little my cleave.
It's the hamburger meat.
My CLE.
It's the hamburger.
That's called
hamburger
that's
meat, man.
Turkey. It's turkey. It's ground turkey, nigga. It's wavy.
Speaking of turkey, let's just go there. Shout out to all the goblins in Turkey.
The giblets. The hams.
Speaking of shout out to all the people in Turkey, shout out to all the starving people in Hungary.
As well.
Shout
out all my vegans in Hamburg. Germany. My vegans in Hamburg.
Shout out to everybody that does not like glizzies in Frankfurt.
Shout out to all of my churchgoers in Helsinki. All of my holy rollers.
I heard hope floats in Helsinki.
Hope floats hard in Helsinki. And shout out to all my...
Shout out to all the people that don't eat fish in Finland.
Shout out to all the folks that are vaccinated in the United States. We're all dead now.
I guess with that, we might as well go ahead and just get right into this thing.
Super vax.
Just get right into this thing we call a show.
I'm currently. Oh, is that not zombie signal? So basically, they activated the signal.
We can't talk about it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We haven't started the show. We got to start the show.
Okay.
So usually we take a song and we make a parody of it and we make it a couch song for Fuck Your Couch. But today is a special day, not just any day, because you have all become zombies at the sound of a siren. So and us too. So we're just gonna play a song and celebrate our newfound state of existence in zombie land. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and we are not the heroes.
Double tap, cardio,
y'all ready?
all the rules.
On your market, say go.
What is this song doing to me? This is some weirdo shit. My number is Murder353. I am of the planet. Fuck you. Fuck you. Planet, fuck you. Planet, fuck you. Planet, fuck you. Planet, fuck you.
Yeah, I like to grind my feet all in your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. She never gave you niggas money.
Planet, fuck you.
You don't appreciate shit. Black, evil motherfucker. Darkness!
Planet, fuck you. They're all zombies.
Brains. Give me brains.
I don't even need glasses anymore. I can see.
Give me brains.
Give me brains. That's a song. Give me brains. Suck my dick, bitch.
Hey.
Give me brains. Give me brains. Give me brains. Suck my dick, bitch.
Give me some
brains.
brains.
Brains. Suck my dick, bitch.
Hey.
Hey,
This is
Burner.
Zombie.
Zombie Burner.
I am Zombie Beck, and you are
Zombies
too.
Fuck your alerts.
Welcome.
We're all dead.
Welcome to Fuck Your Alerts. I'm sorry, Fuck Your Couch. I am. No, we already did that. I'm a zombie. I'm out of my mind.
Yeah, I don't need
Obviously,
glasses
apparently.
anymore.
Oh wow, we played that song with the speaker upside down. We got to do it over.
No, it's fine. Yeah, man. The what's it called? The World Alert System went off today.
The FEMA, the
Federal Emergency
maker of zombies.
Maker of you being a zombie. So the FEMU's unit went off today. So all of us. So here it is. Prior to 2:20 today, gang of motherfuckers was sending out, "Hey y'all, today they activate us. This the activation day. They gonna take everybody that got a vaccine.
Everybody that got the vaccine gonna turn into a zombie."
And
But if you didn't get the vaccine, I mean, you could still be a zombie. But if you got the vaccine, your chances is greater. Because this is a perfectory signal coming from the diametric inertia of the metaphysical mitochondria of the Adam's apple of Eve in Lilithization
of the worlds. Yeah, listen, conspiracy niggas. Listen, come on.
They really gonna tell you how to avoid their evil
Are they
plan?
gonna tell you that we're gonna put something like? Here's the thing about the vaccine conspiracy. Yeah, everybody said that they put nanobots in it, they put metal in it, something and whatever.
Shit they know nothing about.
Shit they know nothing about. something that's supposed to make us. The fact that it got metal in it. We got metal in our body anyway. I don't know if you knew.
Metal monsters, baby. Y'all seen the commercial on TV.
You have zinc in your system. You have copper in your system. You have iron in your system. You have. I mean, you saw iron.
Peep this, God. Peep this, God. If a man flip himself inside out, God, everything in the universe, everything
out there is inside.
It's inside you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Everything that's out there.
But you know, a man will fall out and die if he can flip himself inside out. Hell yeah, nigga. Yeah, if I flip myself inside out, I die too. Shout out Papa Wu.
Papa Wu. But yeah. So you know, we got magnets in us and they're tracking us. Guess what? If you're watching this show, you've been tracked already. If you've taken a selfie or a picture on Facebook, Instagram, if you have anything, if you have a bank account that you access online, if you have a phone, you're already tracked. If you were born in the United States and you have a social security number, guess what?
That's a bond.
You are already tracked.
Stocks and bonds.
You are
baby.
bonded. They're making money off of you since the day you were born.
Stocks and bonds, baby. So your birth certificate and social security card. There's your stock and your bonds.
If they're gonna get you, they're gonna put it in chicken. Okay, they know you niggas eat chicken, and y'all ain't gonna.
If you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a chicken or a book.
Right, like the new when they get a new Popeyes recipe, do niggas question that? Oh, they got a new recipe.
Some niggas do. I told niggas I wasn't eating that shit. I ain't had one of this day.
Right.
I've been wanting one too, though.
What, the chicken sandwich?
The Popeyes chicken sandwich. I've been wanting one. I ain't had one yet, though.
Everybody that had one ain't
Because right after that shit, COVID came out. You notice that shit happened. The Popeyes chicken, then COVID, now the alert systems. I'm telling you, it's all
They're going to put it in chicken.
But you got to do all three.
They're going to put it in your water. They're going to put it in everything that you niggas have in order to get you in your body. They're going to give you a choice. They're not going to give you a choice if they want to kill you. That's the point I'm saying.
Y'all be acting like the devil is altruistic.
Like, maybe I should give them a chance.
Like, you know, well, I wish I didn't have to, but universal law states I must tell them my evil plan. Nah, I don't think it worked like that. The devil is a motherfucker. I'm pretty sure if the devil can deceive you, he will. He not going to give you obvious choices. I mean, that's just not what the devil... You ever been cheated on? You ever been deceived, betrayed?
You didn't know
Did the motherfucker warn you? Did they... They do kind of tell you, though. It'd be hints there.
It'd be hints.
It'd be red flags.
It'd be flags.
It'd be red flags. Yeah.
But you can't look at everything as a flag. The bitch say I'm going to the store. Oh, this bitch about to go talk to this nigga. You can't do that.
Nah, you can't do that. You can't be false flagging on your own shit. But that's we segueing too much. Basically, man.
Well, all I'm saying is that motherfuckers take
the fact that they got all you niggas to think that shit is some zombie shit. Like all y'all acting brainless.
This is Y2K Part 2.
Y'all acting like y'all not even really thinking about the information that y'all acting like zombies. Like they proving to you already a zombie because you just take information that's given to you regurgitated without any brain or thought process. If you really thought about the shit that they was sending to you, and before you sent that shit back out, if you thought about it, you'd be like, I probably won't. Because it don't make sense for them to tell you what the fuck, here's the day we're gonna kill you, or here's the day we're gonna zombify you so you can avoid it. That's not how anything dastardly would ever act. I mean, that's crazy. Y'all trust the government to fuck you over, but you also trust the government to teach you how to get out of it. That's crazy.
And here's my thing also. If you have a child, I'm a very recent experiencer in this. When you have a child and you take them to the doctors, they're gonna recommend certain vaccinations on a certain schedule because they medically and scientifically have proven over the... Here's another thing y'all niggas don't understand.
They're trying to close your baby's pineal gland.
So far
they're trying to close your baby's third eye. And make them a zombie from the beginning.
In the future, like shit. Like here's what frustrates me about niggas, and I ain't gonna say niggas as far as black people. I'm talking about niggas as far as ignorance people. Y'all niggas, y'all say y'all don't believe everything they tell you, but then when I ask for their, I argue with my cousin about this shit about the vaccination. He like, man, you believe everything they tell you, this and that. I say, so then where do you get your information from? I do research. I said, research where? I did it. So you Googling shit? I mean, okay, so you know Google is controlled. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me you get. And then he sends me little shits of all these conspiracy theories on TikTok and Instagram where there's niggas talking about all kinds of shit. Listen, man. Yes, the government has something over you right now. It's called money, power, and respect.
That's the key to life.
you're never gonna get as much as them. You could swear you might know more, but you don't. And guess what? Y'all niggas ain't getting out of it. Cause there's I put a post up in the Facebook in the group. There's 5 or 7 countries in Africa that's willing to accept motherfuckers and will pay you to come to the country to try to repopulate and reinvest in Africa.
They are doing that right now.
Yeah.
And the Back to Africa movement's popping. I haven't looked at it, but I am going to look into it. I'm feeling like it's probably not the move. But I'm gonna give it some I'm gonna look at it to see if it's worth some consideration. Actually,
I mean, I kind of like
because I do want to get the fuck out of the country.
I kind of like the conveniences of United States.
Yeah, you know, I mean, because it sounds like to help redevelop the country, your ass gonna be working pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
Sounds like manual labor. Sounds like you're gonna get over there and be like in new slavery. You wishing you was back in American slavery.
Wait a minute, we slaves in Africa now?
Hold up, man. This is real slavery. I'm used to. I want the corporate slavery back. Give me that institutional slavery.
Give me that chattel.
Can I pay taxes?
We had chitlins.
You gonna be over there fighting for the right to pay taxes again and shit. You gonna be like, I get to pay taxes and vote. Like, nah, no.
Well, here's the thing: tax paying gives you certain
rights and freedoms.
Right,
that's what I said. You're gonna be over there asking, can you pay taxes? Like, no, I need to pay some taxes. So no,
running water.
No, go back to work.
Disposable everything's. You know what I'm saying? Toilet paper, something as luxurious as toilet paper, probably ain't that luxurious in some parts of these countries. I ain't saying they all third world. They probably some second.
Yep.
They're not first. South Africa's first world, but that's and Egypt is first world. Cairo, Egypt is first world, and maybe Morocco, and maybe a country in Libya. But I don't see no other cities in Africa being first. Like, is the capital of Nigeria? What is it called? Niggers? Nigers?
What is it?
Algeria?
It's Lagos.
Lagos. Is that a first world country or first world city?
I think Nigeria is probably like
Second
like
world?
like 1.5,
1.5 world,
2.25, somewhere in there, somewhere between like 1.75 and 2.25 world. You know what I mean?
They on the come up, but they ain't came up.
United States though, we fell back, bro. We was first world, but now we somewhere we falling back to the second.
Like
we like 1 point.
world.
We like a 1 point. Like
What's that?
we like a strong 1.4 now, bro. We backsliding bad.
What
bro.
what differentiates the different worlds? First world is we have all the conveniences of everything. I don't think we back there. Because second world is they're trying to get, like, they get running water and electricity. First world is none of them
We
shits.
still first world, but we sliding back, bro. We sliding. I'm telling you, everybody catching up with us, man.
I go all the way back to third, nigga.
Shit, but either way, man, it don't matter because we all fucking zombies now anyway.
Yeah, we gonna survive.
Because I definitely did not have my phone turned off, and I definitely when it said beep though, I did hit the button like okay.
Yeah, I silenced the shit.
It's like
But the
shut
signal
up.
already came.
But then the bitch came back again.
Yeah,
It was like, nah, you ain't listened to it long enough. I'm like, yes, I did. And I turned it back off.
They told you was gonna have it at 220.
And it came to 218. Nigga, got your ass. I told you the devil. So that's how we know we zombies.
Yeah.
Because they told you 220 and they did the diabolical shit. Hit you with the early warning. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's all good. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't mind giving some brain. You know what I'm saying?
It came at 218 on the dot. On the dizzle.
218. That's how I look. I said, what the fuck? I was like, oh well.
Right,
But yeah, man, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think that our government is good, and I do think that it's dastardly, sinful-minded, evil motherfuckers lurking and moving through everything, including the streets you live on. I mean, not just in DC in the offices, but even on your street.
On your street.
Evil lurks, motherfuckers.
The bank that you bank at.
You know what I'm saying?
The job that you work at.
Evil lurks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Evil be. That's the we be letting you know.
Yeah.
Evil be lurking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Your man, your woman.
I ain't gonna live in
your
fear,
kids.
and I ain't gonna live in ignorance. But I'm gonna be thoughtful about my shit because I'm actually a zombie. But you know how like certain dogs can talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? You'd be special. I'm a zombie for real.
Guess what I'm gonna be for Halloween?
But I'm the zombie that can still think.
Guess what I'm gonna be for Halloween?
Fucking 'em up.
Guess what I'm gonna be for Halloween?
A regular nigga.
A regular nigga. These niggas. Amongst all these, I'm gonna just come up with just regular nigga
and shit. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
My Halloween outfit.
I'm gonna be a non-thinking zombie. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a zombie that don't think. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Halloween. I'm gonna post a bunch of conspiracy theories and alerts to motherfuckers. But speaking of alerts, conspiracy theories, and obituaries, you know, rest in peace us, because we are zombies. Rest in peace you, because you're a zombie. And you gotta die to be a zombie. So we all died.
Well, they're the undead, right?
The metaverse is where zombies live, and that's why they put them on Call of Duty to you know, indoctrinate you and get you ready to be, you know what I mean, in the metaverse as a zombie. That's what we are now.
But aren't they undead? Or the vampires that are?
They had to die to become undead. They're the undead because they died and then they undeaded.
Nah. I think
all zombies were dead at first.
No, you're correct.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I think they don't call them the undead.
That's the vampires.
That's the vampires.
Zombies undead too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what? But see, vampires are thinking undead. So I'm a vampire zombie. I'm kind of like both. I'm a hybrid. You know, I'm special.
You're a zombie.
I'm kind of like Blade. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a zombie. You know what I mean?
I
don't like that. I'm a zampire.
Zampire.
I'm a zampire.
Yeah, that's a little better. Zampire.
But no one in celebrity news or famous that we all know passed. If any of you lost anyone, then we, you know, give our condolences. But we will say rest in peace Tupac, and segue into the fact that his cold case of damn near 30 years is one step closer to being solved.
What year was he born? I mean, murdered, 95?
95 or 96. It was 95 or 6. I think it
was 96.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Life After Death came out. Pac died first, so Pac might have died in the 95.
96. It was 96 because 95 is when California Love like hit and all that shit. And then
hey Siri,
96 was
when did Tupac die?
Tupac died in like summer of 96.
Let's see what it. Siri don't want to. Tupac died in 96. You're right. It was that says September 2011. 1996. Tupac was shot to death in September 7th, 96. You're correct. And so then Biggie died when?
In like March of 97.
It was like 6 months later that nigga was murdered.
Yeah. But it really might have even been 98 for
March
Biggie.
9th.
It might have been 98, but either way,
Because Siri, when did Biggie Smalls die?
But Pac died in 96. So the case, it would be 30 years. It'd be 30 years in 3 years. Case 27 years old. Anyway, the case is one step being closer to being solved because the police recently arrested
a dumb nigga
named Keefy D. I forget the nigga real name. It's something Davis and shit. But,
Keith Davis.
It ain't Keith though. Keith, his name like it began with a D. His name was like Darnell or Durrell. I don't want to, but anyway, his last name Davis. But the motherfucker,
some old nigga.
This nigga was on Vlad TV for years in several different interviews, damn near bragging, but basically giving all the shit up on the Tupac murders.
Saying that he knew about it, he knew shit. But
no, saying he was in the fucking car, handing his fucking nephew, the one who actually pulled the trigger man, handing the trigger man the fucking gun.
So he's saying that his nephew was the trigger man.
He's saying his nephew, Orlando Anderson. This story is like really out there now. You should know this.
Well, this recap
it's
for the people. It's
really out there for the people. Orlando Anderson was a high-ranking member of the fucking Crips out in L.A. I think he was rolling 60s, but don't quote me on that. But either way, he was definitely a high-rolling member of Crip factions. You got to remember.
Westside Crips, nigga.
There was actually video footage taken at the MGM of Tupac and some other members of Death Row Bloods jumping on Orlando Anderson. Orlando Anderson was at the MGM attending the Mike Tyson fight that everyone was because he was that ballerific. He was a big guy in the Crips.
For everybody who reads sign language, they understood.
Appreciate you.
I was doing the sign language.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So
every time you talk,
the sign language interpreter beside me. We need to put you in a little block, a little block on the bottom. We need to zoom in on me and then put you in the bottom when I'm talking. So, but yeah, man, now you good. So yeah, man, Vlad had Keefy D on there telling how he handed his nephew the guns, how his nephew shot Pac, where they went afterwards, all this other shit because he had immunity in LA because he had got picked up on some PCP charges and shit. He got picked up with a shitload of PCP in the car.
And to get out of it, he snitched.
So basically, he started blowing the whistle on his nephew, but his nephew was already dead. his
the nigga that shot him
his nephew was already dead, so he was snitching on a dead man. And people got both their feelings on that. Some people say no snitching at all. Some people say, well, if the nigga dead, he can't do no time, so why not get off like that? But either way, he put the body of Tupac on his cousin Orlando Anderson, told the story and everything, but in exchange for immunity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And immunity from that, and for them to drop the charges for the PCP, so he wouldn't, so he was clear and free. But for some reason, at some point, this nigga moved back to Nevada.
So here's where I question
his immunity was in Los Angeles.
So his immunity
the Nevada Police Department picked this motherfucker up like last Thursday or Friday or some shit.
Like, you ain't immune over here, nigga.
Arresting him for Tupac's murder. For his participation or whatever, but either way, he was arrested as part of the investigation of the murder of Tupac.
You see how America isn't racist anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, they care. You know what I'm saying? They went and got Tupac's murderer. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Racism is over.
Racism
no
racism
over.
Because they
could have threw it away and not care.
I just want to give all that credit to Trump, though. I just want to give credit to Trump.
Props to Trump.
You know what I'm saying? Trump made sure that happened. He was getting Tupac's murder solved while he was getting Lil Wayne and Kodak Black out of jail, and I appreciate him for that. Because America's not racist, nor is Trump. Okay, but either way, so yes, that happened. That nigga is now locked up. They trying to get Suge to snitch on. I mean, not snitch, but to testify. But Suge refusing to testify against him in the case. Or
do we feel any justice that Tupac's murder has been solved, or do we?
Nigga, Tupac murder been solved since this nigga did his first Vlad TV interview about 3-4 motherfucking years ago.
Saying, though, but is
this shit been going on for years?
Like, do niggas care anymore? Like, even though
niggas cared about that Vlad shit, like them Vlad interviews, because Vlad had also interviewed Greg Cady, who was one of the motherfuckers who interviewed or who had got Keefe D. It was a whole, like, he had interviewed like different motherfuckers in the case.
You look like Magnum P.O.
You got
the Tom Selleck stash going and everything,
bro.
Magnum P.O.
Yo, let's go. If you go.
You fake ass black bag.
Nigga. Look. Don't hate because I helicoptered over here, okay? All right.
I dropped in from the roof, nigga. They over here looking like. Don't
hate on my red sports car, okay?
Nigga looking like Jimmy Buffett's butler. This nigga straight look very Miami Vices. Magnum P.I.ish. This switches to the starting show. He wearing his
Hey man, it's the last 8 degrees we gonna have for like 365 motherfucking days
gear,
in Cleveland, man.
Because it's gonna be another 6 months before we get to 80 again. So that's why I'm wearing my deep V. We're celebrating
the last day of Indian summer. First week of October, Indian summer's out of here. We getting straight to the business. It's gonna be cold as fuck, wet, nasty. Just get ready.
Bring
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
I like hoodies and Timbs.
You know?
And
shit.
And
we gonna get like a week of that. After that, it's gonna be fucking hoodies, Timbs, and fucking raincoats and shit.
That's all right.
Galoshes and shit. You don't want to wear your Timbs in this motherfucking suit.
Ain't that crazy though? Like Timberland boots, which are. Go ahead and turn that off.
My bad. It was actually
sweaty sacks.
A sexifier.
It's crazy that niggas like work boots. Timberlands are work boots. They're made to get fucked up. But niggas will not wear them bitches in any kind of fucked up situation. Don't fuck up my butters, son.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't fuck up my butters.
Yeah, man. But we used to, when I was in DC, like, you might have had to have a couple pair because that's what we wore as winter boots. Because in DC we didn't get the snow like y'all get up in this bitch, man. Like here, I think wheat Timbs are some weak ass shoes to wear in Cleveland winter. Like if you want to be stylish and shit on certain days, but if that's gonna be like your go-to like footwear, like
don't wear no wheat
Timbs.
Nigga, if you're gonna be wet.
They not even gonna, they not even gonna do their job. job out this bitch because they not built for this shit out here.
They
You
built
need
for mud.
you need Super Tims
Yeah,
out this
you need
bitch.
Super Tims
You
with
need North Face
plastic.
boots, Columbias. You need
Ducks.
You need some different shit out this bitch for real. You know what I'm saying? But most niggas walk around in white Air Force Ones and hoodies all winter. It's amazing. I can't even understand how people do it. Some Cleveland shit. But moving on.
You know, a lot of niggas drive around here. Yeah.
We were talking about the Tupac murder. We're not even gonna mention Jay-Z and Puff's involvement in all this shit.
Yeah, because who profited the best out of both of them dying?
Who
benefited the most?
Who became the rapper, the greatest rapper of all time?
Oh,
It's your boy,
you see,
Young.
You see the top of the dollar, the pyramid, son.
It's the rock in the building.
We a pyramid scheme.
It's my cock in the bitch.
It's my cock in the bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
So your conspiracy, he had a conspiracy theory that Puff and Jay-Z conspired to have Pac
eliminate.
and Biggie because two reasons. Number one, they were causing a lot of turmoil. Unnecessary. You feel what I'm saying? Even though Biggie did the whole going back to Cali thing and all that, that was lightweight to slap in their face like, you feel what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Did Puffy have something to do
It was
with Tupac's murder? Did he have those gang members?
word on the street is them niggas had, you know what I'm saying?
See, these was
some
Crips.
some contracts out there.
So why? So here's
He
what I
had-
want to know. Back
word
up
is,
to why the
Puffy
dude
had-
got jumped.
Puffy had dealings and contracts with the Crips in LA. That's the word out there on the street.
The thing is,
actually, they even saying like Puffy better get ready. He better get ready because
Here's my thought.
Keefy D, he like to sing. Obviously, he might start motherfucking playing the violin and the trumpet up in there
Keep this.
and saying how Puffy had contracts with them niggas
Here's
and
my
get that
thought.
nigga indicted.
Puffy had a contract with them niggas to get to Pac. What happened was somebody in Pac's security team probably noticed that this nigga was being too close, right? And that's how he got jumped. You know what I'm saying? At the fight, they like, this nigga doing too much. He being too close. He doing too much. So they grabbed this nigga and they jumped this nigga, right? Feel what I'm saying? Because Puffy probably had that nigga out there surveilling. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew that nigga was gonna be there.
I'm not sure what the
No, this is my conspiracy.
Okay,
My
this
conspiracy.
This your conspiracy.
My conspiracy.
All right. Go ahead.
So then the jumping happened, and them niggas like, no, nigga, finish the job, nigga. You ain't gonna get you just gonna get jumped out here and this shit. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. Murder niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? Biggie does Life After Death. Feel what I'm saying? Album comes out. You know what I'm saying? He limping around.
You're nobody.
You're nobody
until
somebody kills you.
somebody
You know what I'm saying?
kills you.
Yeah, Puffy and Biggie both died when they was 25 years
Puffy.
old. Puffy. Tupac and Biggie
Both
died
died at 25.
at 25 years
Damn,
old.
man, that's crazy.
We are 20 years plus beyond how old they were when they died. That is amazing to me.
Yeah, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Those were kids, man.
They were kids, man. They were kids, man. They were very young men with a lot to learn
And a lot of emotion.
a lot of growing to do. You know what I'm saying? It was.
Pac bought it anybody.
You know what I mean?
All that emotion. And what I hate is how motherfuckers try to only focus on positive Pac. And it was like, man,
Nah,
negative
Pac-
Pac is the nigga that made the money.
Positive
Pac
Pac was over
was-
there jumping on motherfucking Orlando Anderson, and that shit ain't got nothing to do with rapping. You know what I
Nah.
mean? And that's it, and
He was
you
trying to
ain't
be
and you,
extra.
and you ain't grow up a blood, bro. Not over here on the East motherfucking coast.
Eastside Blood!
You was not over here being a blood on the East Side. But I ain't here to indict the man. And
I'm
shit.
indicting.
I'm just saying.
Have
like,
you ever tried to do the blood symbol?
Only back when I was much younger and somebody first showed me, I was like, oh, that's crazy, and I tried
With
to
the
do it.
hand and all the O,
Yeah, you gotta
the
make the
double
B
O,
and the L, yeah,
and the blood.
yeah, it's a trip. But
it's I can't.
But yeah, man, I just don't play with gang shit because I don't really know nothing about that shit. Cause like I said, man, I was on the East Coast, man, and like it's gangs out there, and
Niggas don't do
you got
gang
Bloods
shit
and Crips,
no more.
but we was it's about where you was like, nigga, you live around here, you from around our way, you with us, like you know what I'm saying. You live around that way, you over there, you with them. We don't fuck with them, you know what I'm saying.
Niggas
Like,
asked me to join a gang one time, and I was like, what I gotta do? And it was like, you gotta get jumped in. I'm like, so y'all gotta beat me up for me to get protection from y'all? Who gonna protect me from y'all? Like, I was like, no, I'm not very interested.
Then they jumped your ass anyway?
No. I never got into the game.
Well, then fuck you then. Then we just gonna beat your ass and you ain't gonna get no benefits out of it.
No, because it was one of my boys.
This was gonna happen if you don't join us. You need protection.
One of my boys back then had joined. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, you want to get in the gang? And I'm like, well, what you got to do? He was like, you got to get jumped in. And these was fighting niggas. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a fighting nigga. He would make me fight. I wasn't a fight. This is like, you know what I'm saying? This is middle school times. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, nigga, I'm not fighting. I'm not getting into your little gang.
You know sounds like the Little Rascals.
They were,
our gang.
what was it? They were, it was Blue Rags, and they wore a lot of Yankee shit. They called this, it was some version of the Crips.
What, the new Shaker Crips?
It was some Shaker Crip shit. Yeah, man. I was like, no, man. Because the only thing they were doing...
Hey, shout out to the Shaker Crips.
And then the Shaker Bloods were the niggas called Bum Rush.
Oh, my God.
And these niggas would fight, man.
And these niggas would bum rush your ass.
Yeah, Bum Rush versus Syndicate, man.
Yeah, they all get shot for the round.
You know. But they was gang affiliated niggas, but they was a Shaker version. You know what I'm saying? Like
God.
they lived on the Cleveland border, so like their mama had Section 8, so they couldn't.
I thought you about to say their mom had sex with something else.
No,
I ain't know where it was going. Their mom had sex with.
Your mama had sex with 8 niggas on Section 8. That's what Section 8 initially was. You move your single mamas.
You get 8 niggas to each put a little deposit down. Eight of these niggas.
Yeah, the first person in Section 8.
That's what the move. That's remember the TV show 8 is Enough.
Yeah,
that was the original premise, but they had to change it for TV.
Yeah, she sucked 8 dicks, and she was like, "Okay, this is enough."
Remember how we were talking about Jay-Z's involvement with the Tupac murder? We're gonna segue on from there.
8 dicks is
apparently
enough.
There's a story circulating that Jay-Z was once
approached by a family member
for a humble loan,
$4,800.
$4,800.
Just $4,800.
$4,800. Not even $5,000.
Not even $5,000.
$4,800. It was very specific. You know, $4,800.
And he was like, no.
And it was politely declined. And then people were saying, well, you know, like a lot of questions, but as like, you know, if you had that much money, you a billionaire. Like Temu, like you could shop like at. Bro, you could probably buy Temu. You could shop like a billion, like literally.
Like here is the equivalent. They said the equivalent of Jay-Z giving someone $4,800 is the equivalent of someone who makes, I think they said $40,000 or $50,000 a year, letting someone have a dime.
$40,000 or $50,000 a year having a dime. That's what the
that's the equivalent
so
of what Jay-Z is.
So $4,800 is a dime.
The equivalent.
It can't be.
No. The equivalent of what Jay-Z is worth to $4,800 is the same amount. If someone made $40,000 a year,
I get it,
and someone was asking for a dime, that's like the equivalent.
I'm totally getting what you're saying.
I think the math works.
I'm totally getting what you're saying. It's just like
percentage-wise.
It's hard for me to fathom it's hard for me to fathom $1 billion, but $1 billion
is a lot of money.
$1 billion is 100 millions, right?
It's 100 millions.
Yeah.
Now, is it 10 of them?
No, it's 10 millions.
10 of them.
It's 10 millions.
Or is it?
Yeah, because once you get to 999 million, that's when you get your first billion. So it is
100 millions.
But yeah, $1 million is enough to like really change your fucking life. So
and then 100 of those, and then 10 of those hundreds. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of money. Yeah. So percentage-wise, if we made
I can see it being $1, but not a dime. But either fucking way.
It's a dime, my guy.
He wouldn't
give his cousin a dime.
If
your cousin asked you for a dime.
Nigga, I ain't giving you a dime.
I don't even make for
and I mean that shit, nigga. I mean it. Not a dime. Not one round, hard fucking dime. Not 2 nickels, 10 pennies. None of that shit. Motherfucker.
Who's the president on the dime?
Woodrow Wilson.
Probably correct.
I'm probably, nigga, I said it.
Most niggas don't know that.
Fuck you mean? I don't give a fuck. I'm definitely not most niggas. We covered that shit like
it was just
4 years ago. 4 years ago, we fucking started this show. It's our motherfucking birthday.
So this goes into the question of Today's our birthday, ain't it? No, yesterday.
It was yesterday, but not yesterday. The day before that.
Happy birthday, fuck your couch.
Happy birthday, fuck your
Fuck your
couch.
birthday.
Yes, it's our birthday.
Yeah, we'll find a sounder. The show has gotten so much worse.
We told
had,
everyone we would
way
get worse.
better shows earlier.
We did, man.
And we just
but we promised we would get worse.
We
We
promised.
told y'all niggas we
and
would
we
do
delivered.
this.
Like that is
Like we did not lie.
no cap.
I can't.
That was
even,
before capping was a thing.
I can't.
Can't even find a thing. Worst
It doesn't
podcast
even
ever,
work
man.
anymore. Why don't it?
It's off.
It's trying to make me call somebody.
Call,
I don't
call
wanna,
that nigga. Me.
I don't wanna- All right,
He gonna
fine,
do that
I'll-
over the
I'll
phone.
Call Mahal's cancel. No, I don't want to
Cancel.
call Mahal's. I don't even go to Mahal's.
This
I don't
nigga.
want directions. What is? Oh, finally. Sheesh. Okay, happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday to us. What happened to it? Is it off? It unpaired?
I think the battery's dying.
Yeah, well, see. Man. Hey, happy birthday to us. 4 years. 4 years? So what year is this? 2023? So we started this in 2019?
2019. On October 2nd, 2019. I think it was a Wednesday. Burner and I,
It was a Wednesday at noon.
We started a show. It was
At
called.
your place.
It was at your place.
It was at my place?
Your place.
The first show was at my
It was
place?
at your place.
I wish we could find the first
It was
show.
called. We can. It was called Beck the World. We can't find the first show. I know how to do it. I know how to find it. It's called Beck the World. It was the worst podcast ever.
I would love to find that show. That would be interesting.
It was the worst podcast ever. I've watched it a few times. It was the worst podcast
Was
ever.
it funny?
It was slightly.
Thanks, Kat.
It was mildly funny. It was the introduction to the terribleness that this has become.
Kat's been the A1 since day one.
Since yes, and we appreciate you.
I've had several. I've had
se-
several rotations of women.
Yes.
I remember, like, at the time, Natasha was big in the group,
Mm-hmm.
and then who came in the group after that?
You be snitching out here. You just
And
such a hater. You be
and then
naming
one-
names and
then the one
shit.
chick was in the group a lot, and then
A couple of them was in there at the same
was in there
time.
at the same time. Just whoever I'm dealing with at the time, they're so supportive. Shout out to all my supportive. Baby, we support what you do until we ain't with you no more. Then they don't support no more.
Shout out to all my fallopian massive. See?
Fallopian. Here's the thing. Why don't they support you once the shit's over? Like, the show's still good.
No,
just
it ain't.
Our relationship ain't.
The show fucking sucked. It
They
was-
were just supporting you.
Look, the show sucked and so did they. When they stopped sucking, the show didn't.
Oh, that's what it is. The show actually sucked.
The
They
show
was just
sucked.
they was just being supportive.
They were just
Kat,
they were just sucking at the same time.
this makes me question you. She's been stuck in this scenario for 4 years.
Poor baby.
Poor Kat.
No one wants it to end more than her.
Yes, she has been in the gutter of this show. Back since I was calling her the country of Catania. The country of Katarina. Yeah.
That's a salad dressing.
Yeah, salad dressing. Well, anyway, would you let a nigga borrow $4,800, man?
A few. But I had to get it first. And I had to have it in, extra fold. I ain't got $4,800 alone. Nobody, goddamn it. But if I was in a position like that, I know some people that I would feel comfortable with, but I wouldn't feel comfortable with loaning anybody that just because I was in that situation. I know
you're
some
a
people.
You're a billionaire. Let's take it to the $1 billion. Okay. If I had $1 billion, I think what the message is in that, because Jay-Z comes from the hood, and the niggas that come from the hood, I mean, anybody that's money savvy knows that you can help someone, but you can't help them by, like, it's the whole thing, give a fish, teach to fish. You know what I'm saying? Like, giving someone a fish, like, giving them $4,800 would have satiated the moment, but then there would have been another.
You'd have gave him a fish, but you wouldn't have taught him how to fish.
Exactly.
I understand that. My thing with it is this. It's not about the money, the amount or whatever. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. You're asking me for $4,800 because your assumption or your feeling or your knowledge is that I have it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's no assumption.
This is true.
Not a feeling that Jay-Z has $4,800.
This is true.
Come on.
But
that's known.
But like,
what up, Tahir?
I have this money, right? Coming from, I'm looking at your circumstance, right? Where you at now? You know what I mean? I'm looking at your circumstance. Where you at now? I see you. You know what I mean? You in a good ass or better circumstance than me. Probably a better circumstance than me. You feel me?
Right.
Than when I came up. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at you and you asking for shit. And it's cool. It's nothing wrong with what you're doing. It's nothing wrong with asking me for money. But I'm not going to give it to you. And then there's nothing wrong with me for not giving to you. It'd be something wrong with somebody who got a problem with, you know, me. It might be a problem if I had a problem with you asking. Here's the thing. I'm a man. I'm a billionaire, multimillionaire. I'm doing well for myself. I come from circumstances that wasn't even as good or the same circumstances that you come from. I didn't have nobody that I could ask for $4,800 at any point while I was getting this shit until I had, you know what I mean?
Right.
By the time I could ask for $4,800, I didn't need to ask for $4,800. You know what I'm saying? By the time I got my credit and shit right to ask for some shit like that, I didn't need to ask for that shit. You feel me? I'm going to encourage you, you feel me, to be more like that. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I might be handicapping your hustle. You know
now, I can understand that whole thought process. Here's another thing. Nigga need $4,800 means that his life fucked up. If I'm a billionaire, I might just throw the nigga, hey man, get all your shit together. Here go $50,000.
Don't ask me for nothing.
Don't ask me for nothing else. Here go $100,000, and don't ask me for nothing else.
But you know what though? Here's another thing too. And people don't have to explain this, but here's a thought that could be possible. And I wouldn't necessarily feel obligated to explain this if I had a lot of money. But here's the thing. I see you right now. You asking me for $4,800, you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot. It's like a dime to me. I could really, you know what I'm saying, toss you the dime. But this is what I want you to understand. No, seriously, but here's the thing. At one point in life later on, you might need a heart transplant.
Yeah.
You might need, you know what I mean? At that point, it's not gonna be a loan. It's not gonna be. I'm probably gonna help. I'm probably gonna just go take care of you. You know what I mean?
All right.
But I don't have to then either. So I get to make my fucking choices, and you get to benefit from them, and you should appreciate my wisdom. If you can see me as someone who can guide it like that and giving it to you, take this game I'm giving you instead and roll with that. You know what I mean? Like they say, what would you rather have, this much money or lunch with Jay-Z? Nigga, have lunch with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do that. But that's something to think of. Like, I might not give you $5,000 to, you know what I'm saying, to buy this piece of equipment for your rap career, or to get a car so you can get to this job you trying to get. I might not invest in that. But I might find out you need $50,000 for a fucking defibrillator. You know what I'm saying? And your insurance won't cover you. And I might...
You gotta die, B. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody to ask for a heart transplant, son. So you ain't got nobody either.
So while you saying I ain't shit and I ain't there for you or whatever, I'm the same nigga that could do that and probably would. So while you questioning my mentals or my philosophy, you got to question all that shit. Question the parts you don't know. But I'm not obligated to serve you well to tell you all the things that I think about and how I look at everything from every fucking angle.
Word.
I mean, I don't know. That's just how I think. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Well, the way you think is fucked up.
If you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack.
What up, Lawson?
What up? Lawson is Loyalson.
Lawson. He ain't been down since day one, but since he been down, he been down.
He been down.
That's my nigga.
He can't help it. He wasn't here from day one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know.
Remember Lawson's?
Oh,
you wasn't here when we had a deli called Lawson's. That's what
sounds familiar.
Dairy Mart bought them. And then UDS bought Dairy Mart. UDS, whatever. Jay-Z, what we gonna leave that
Speaking of Jay-Z and numbers, we'll keep it in the realm of hip-hop. Hip-hop is 50 this year. And while hip-hop is turning 50, it's still trailblazing and setting records. Outkast, Andre 3000, and Big Boy.
Daddy Fat Stacks, B-I-G-B-O-I, be that same motherfucker.
Billy Ocean.
Billy
Ocean's coming. Billy Ocean.
Yes.
OUTKASTMOPGOODIE. So fresh, so clean. Rap with Stankonia, Dungeon Family. Oh, that's the shit.
Anyway, their album, what? Speakerbox Love Below?
Speakerbox. That song I was singing did not come from that album, but yes, that Speakerbox of Love Below has been certified as the greatest selling hip hop album of all time.
Now, see, this is what I don't understand.
Selling 13 million copies.
No other hip hop album, no Jay-Z album, no Eminem album, no other album.
Eminem album is the one that sold 12 million copies and that they beat out. I think it was called Welcome to the Eminem Show. I think. Welcome to the or was it
Marshall
Mathers Show? Yeah, but
either
either way,
Jay-Z has never sold 12 million albums.
Eminem had the record. Outkast just broke it.
And there has to be a parameter banner. It has to be some kind. You're trying to tell me that Jay-Z has not sold 12 million albums, or is it billion?
He hasn't had one album that sold 12 million copies. Jay-Z has sold hundreds.
A million is platinum, right?
But a million albums is platinum. Yes.
Just 1 million is platinum.
1 million albums is a platinum album. 1 million copies is a platinum album. So Jay-Z
has not
had an album.
13 million albums.
No, that's not what we're saying.
I'm talking about one album has not had 13 million. I know over the course. I'm talking about one.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
One album.
Jay-Z has sold more albums than Outkast, but he doesn't have one album that sold more 12 albums. Million. Yeah, than 13. Yeah, or 12. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Nobody has sold 12 million.
There's a not a meme, but one of those little expose videos that they like to put on TikTok and come up in reels and shit. And it says, name 1 year when Jay-Z was actually the best rapper. And then they go through like a series of years and they show who
he was the best.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for consistency. If he was never the best rapper in any 1 year, but was always number 2 or number 3 in every one of those years, most of the time, within 5 years, all those rappers that were number 1 are gone. They don't even have a career anymore. Yep. So what the fuck do you mean? Like, people's mathematics be killing me. It's like, okay, that may be a fact, but it's not adding up to anything other than saying the nigga's dope.
Yeah, the only rappers that is just as dope as Jay-Z that still maintains a, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, it would be like what, Wayne, Busta, Eminem, you know what I'm saying, and it kind of drops off from there, you know what I'm saying. Drake came a little later, but it's like
Drake is in this generation still.
Yeah, but it's like those niggas still, those I guess would be the only 3: Jay-Z, Wayne, and Busta. Like, is there anywhere Eminem? But Eminem is kind of early 2000s. He's not really like he don't come from the 90s.
He's with them. He's with them because they were still doing their thing real big. So he just swooped up with them. You know what I mean? You can't count him out of like being as part of that. Part of that time. But yeah.
But no one from the 90s is still as on top as those niggas.
Right. Not even Nas. Nas is the next step down.
Yeah, it's a drop to Nas.
Yeah, there's a little
and
drop
he actually kind of fucking himself up with all these hit band albums. He just dropped a new one.
Yeah, he needs to calm down. He oversaturating
with a lot of the same production. He should have did a new producer every album or something. I don't know. Anyway, Outkast, Speakerbox, Love Below, which we all know that Love Below carried the line of those 13 million. 12,500,000 of those was because of the Love Below. But you also said that because it's a double album, each sale counts as 2.
Yep.
That don't make sense either. But I guess it does because it's 2 albums.
You sold that unit for twice the price.
Or
extra price. Those
were $17.99.
Back in the days, though, if it was selling for $17.99, the other CDs cost cheaper. Typically,
they were $12.99.
Double albums sold for more, so you know what I mean. You were able to get that off. So I think that's why you get credit because you're selling, you know what I mean, literally 2 units.
Well,
I think that's why I'm
the
not.
The Love Below far exceeds Speakerbox as far as the reasons why niggas bought that double album. Speakerbox stayed in the goddamn case. when I had that album for so long.
I'm gonna.
Because it was in the same, back and forth case.
I'm gonna switch it up like this. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna quote you. I'm being persnickety here on purpose, so don't get offended, please.
I'm about to be offended. I'm offended that
you get ready to be offended.
I'm already offended.
So look. So what you said was persnickety. You said The Love Below is the reason people bought that album way more than Speakerboxxx was, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say Outkast is the reason people bought the album. The Love Below is why people enjoyed it so much.
Okay, semantic man.
But it's important.
Semantic,
it's important.
Sammy.
It's important because people did not expect Speakerboxxx to be.
So full
I
of
won't say
semen.
so bad, but I think people expected Speakerboxxx to be as good, or they didn't expect The Love Below to be so much of what it became and what it was.
So cementy. Yeah. Sure.
Persnickety.
Yes.
I told y'all.
You're right. They bought the album because Outkast.
I didn't know what
shit.
the fuck I was about to hear.
And
I hadn't heard
what the hell you was about.
I hadn't heard that album when I bought it. I think I heard Hey Ya.
Hey Ya and I Love the Way You Move.
No, I Love the Way You
was
Move.
the first single.
Those were the first two singles we heard.
Andre did him a solid and said, "Go ahead, my nigga." I got some weird shit. I'm scared to put it out right now.
I don't know.
You put this shit out first, and then he did Hey Ya first.
And that shit was a fucking phenomenon.
Niggas was like, this nigga is.
But no, nigga, that shit.
That
Hey
whole
Ya
50s
became
video. And
Hey Ya became
everybody.
Hey Ya like went global.
That went berserk.
It went bananas.
To now, like even like how
you got commercials still using it and shit.
You know how
Jimmy Butler mean
alternative radio stations hold that Jimmy Butler thought. You know how alternative radio stations say we play anything, like what I'm saying. Hey Ya is a song that whites accept. Like Hey Ya's
it's a household song.
Yeah, they love it.
It's a household song.
And have you heard the slow down remix of it?
No,
not that he did. It was I think in American Idol or The Voice, somebody contestant, they did a slowed down, sexy version of that song. That
sounds kind of fun.
That's kind of dope. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds kind of fun.
It was dope as fuck, man.
Ooh, you think you got it. Ooh, you think you got it. But got it ain't nothing feeling I can see that. I'm mad that I didn't think of that.
I don't know if it goes to the same
hard
thing. They may have rearranged it as far as how the timing of it. Because I think Hey Ya went at a 4/3. No, it wasn't average 4. It was a 5. It went an extra 1. It was like a 5/4. If you listen back to it, the songs that went at 5/4. Yeah, all that. It was a masterful song. So here's the thing. Of the Love Below, of the Speakerboxxx album, I listened to I Love the Way You Move. And I cannot think of one other song on that album.
Boom to the zoom to the boom to the boom.
I don't know what you're saying.
That song was hard. It had Ludacris.
There are words coming out of your head, but I don't understand.
Ludacris was on it.
Oh, that should make it snap back.
He was like, y'all in y'all cubicles, driving y'all Subarus. He said, I'm in the back pulling weed up all my cuticles or some shit like that.
Hey, you ever watch one of them shows?
Hard.
You ever watch one of them sitcoms where they look at the camera? It's like that fourth wall type show where every time somebody says something stupid, they look at the camera.
Yeah,
that's how I felt just now.
That's what you're doing to me.
I was just like,
I
wanted it to zoom in on my face.
I saw you doing it.
Yeah,
I wish at the same time I had a thought cloud that could say this nigga ain't shit.
This nigga ain't shit.
Yeah, because that's what was going through my head as I was watching you do what you just described to me. You didn't even need to tell me. You know what I'm saying? So there's another thought cloud going while I'm saying it. It should be another thought cloud saying this nigga ain't shit at the same time again. We need a producer. We're hiring. If anyone would like to get high with us, that's all we really have to offer. You know, that our charming personalities, you know what I'm saying?
But we need somebody over there.
I typically smell good, you know what I'm saying? You can smell me.
Typically.
You know?
Not always.
Well, even then.
We need somebody over there while we're over here to do what we're doing over here to look better from over there.
Yeah, so we can really get our imaginations out here. You know what I'm saying?
We need some behind the camera niggas, man.
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all know a behind the camera nigga that want to come behind the camera for the mere price of a passed blunt and good company and laughs.
You know what I'm saying?
Lawson, what the fuck you doing in life, nigga?
Hey, yeah, come fuck with us.
I live in Euclid. Hit me up if you want to come sit
your
down and then we got a third voice. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
we're playing. We're playing because we want to be worse, but better than worse. We want to be we want to be the best worst.
Yeah, don't worry.
Like we don't want to be the worst worst.
And I want y'all.
There's a lot of bad podcasts.
I want y'all to feel comfortable. So, like, if y'all let us know, like, we gonna do this and we gonna be serious, I'm gonna make sure I put rat traps down. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever y'all come.
Like hood rats?
Like, no, like the mouse traps, like the glue traps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
What, though?
So they we can, you know why? I'm just playing, y'all. It ain't no rodents in here.
Nigga, you damn near know why.
I was just playing, but nah, for real, man. It would definitely be great. But anyway, moving on.
We made our plea.
Moving on with the show.
We're almost wrapping this bitch up. You know it's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock already?
Hell yeah.
All right, well then let's just wrap.
Sun went down like a motherfucker.
Speaking of wrapping it up, the day after we had our last show, Shannon Sharp had Brittany Renner on his show. Now, who was Brittany Renner? I don't know. I just know she hooked up with an NBA player recently. Apparently, she's a very good-looking woman. I think she alright. I don't think she all that. Y'all can Google her, but Brittany Renner, she was on Shannon Sharp's show. Some people might say, why was she on Shannon Sharp's show? I'm not exactly sure because I didn't watch the full interview. But however, I do know that at a point in his career at Jackson State, Deion Sanders, was it Jackson State that Deion Sanders was at?
Yeah,
it was Jackson
State, yeah. In Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay. At Jackson State, Deion Sanders had hired her to come to a seminar and talk to the team. You know what I'm saying? About how chicks do athletes. You know what I'm saying? How chicks get money out of athletes and get pregnant and get, you know what I'm saying? Do shit like that and be fucking niggas over and get money for abortions and all that shit.
Gave them the real.
And like that shit it's out there. Like you can look that shit up. Deion was like praised and like, you know, maybe been a bit ridiculed, but more so from what I seen, he was praised and it was just like so unconventional. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
but it was so on point
shit.
though. You know what I mean? Because even in college, you know what I'm saying? Like bitches start coming at you. You know what I mean? Even in, like right there
when
in
they
college,
see the potential.
It's a lot of dudes that, you know what I'm saying, in college, you know, they hadn't messed with no white girls in their life, and then they start messing with white girls in college, and next thing you know, that's who they fuck with, or that, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but still, like,
that's the one thing that make me wish I was a.
But that was a black chick giving that gold digger seminar, huh?
I wish I was an athlete in college. Like I wish I went to college. First of all,
and became an athlete.
And then I was
not became, but was an athlete. Went as an athlete.
Yeah, because I wanted to just like do all that TV shit, like have all the white girls. You know what I'm saying? Fuck my whole career up because I'm doing too much with the bitches and shit. You know the typical story. And then I had to work hard to get back in shape. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga want a lifetime. You want an ESPN 30 for 30 so bad. You don't even give a fuck about the sport. Nigga never said what sport though. Nigga said I just wanted to be an athlete. Yeah, nigga never said I wanted to be a tight end. Nigga never said I wanted to play point guard.
It would have had to be.
Nigga didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck.
At my size and height, I would have had to be a running back, and so I would have had to be. I would have had to get in shape. I would have had to get in shape. I would have been, nigga. If you look at me, if I would have lifted and got in shape, nigga, I could have been a running back. 5'8". 230, 240. Right now I'm 220, but I would have been, you know what I'm saying, bulked up. 5'8", 230. Nigga, I would have been a monster, nigga, if I would have focused on it. Because I was a lineman in high school, middle school, and high school. But then when you start getting them big niggas getting in the 300s, being the lineman, nigga, I remember when I was an offensive guard or tackle, and I was playing Lakewood. This was in the 10th or 9th grade. And then the fucking nigga that was on the other side of me was like a 400 pound. He was about 300 something pound Puerto Rican motherfucker. Huge nigga that was on defense, and he knocked me down every time. Every time. I'm like, I need help with this nigga, yo. Like, I cannot defend this guy. So that gets me to the point where my little ass knew that I would have had to switch positions if I wanted to continue a football career. And I look at all the niggas that played, you know, the hurting, and I'm like, I don't like getting tackled that much.
Wasn't into that shit.
I wasn't into that shit. And I got a job. So then I quit. But I think about it. And I'm like, if I was into that shit, you know how many bitches I would have fucked and shit?
Football, I like football.
I would have been a Sean Kemp.
My position,
Cleveland State.
My position at football was free safety. You know what I'm saying?
You would have been one of them.
So I just like to stick shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was good at it. You know what I mean? I'd stick your motherfucking ass. Yeah. And I could catch. You know what I'm saying? So I had really good hands, so I could intercept shit. You know what I'm saying? So free safety is.
Or I would have been a baseball player.
On offense, I was definitely like a what you call it? What you call them motherfuckers?
Scat back?
Not a scat back. I hate you know, I'm not a scat back.
You a scat back, nigga.
Nah, I ain't nothing scat about
shit
me.
back.
That came across my mind when I was thinking. I was like, nope, not that. I ain't no motherfuckers. Nope, I ain't no scat back. Nah, what you call it? Slot receiver. There you go. I'm taking slot receiver. Fuck a scat back. All right. I could run a little bit, but I wasn't really good at running. But I could run after the catch. But I'm more of a receiver than I am like coming out the backfield, bouncing off tackles type shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. You know what I mean? I'm more of like I got hands. Like I said, I catch some shit. But I ain't no scat. Nothing.
You a scat nigga.
But Brittany Renner was on Shannon Sharp show.
We're going to change that subject.
We got to go back. Yeah, speaking of scat. Brittany Renner was on Shannon Sharp show, Club Shay Shay. And she revealed at some point that her body count was 35. And Shannon Sharp almost spit his drink out and shit and ended up having to
was the thing.
He had to pour another drink.
He misunderstood her.
When he heard that.
She meant 3 to the 5th power.
What's 3 to the 5th power?
It's 3 times 3.
Times 3 times
which is 9. Times 3, which is 27. Times 3, which is...
Okay, that's more like it.
Times another 3.
You know what came to my mind when he started to spit his drink out or whatever?
Yes.
Like she said 35. I was like, well, you know, J. Cole said you got to multiply by 3. You know what I'm saying? And I always felt that was true. You know, even before he said it. You know what I'm saying? So
243.
243. I think that's closer. And the reason why is because like if she said 35,
yeah,
it's probably like times 3. Yeah. What's 35 times 3?
It's probably what I just did.
No, it's not. It's like it's gonna be like 90 something.
35 times 3.
It's something like a low
105.
105. That's now. See that I could believe that too. It's somewhere between 105 and 200. Would you have up there 230 something?
Brittany Renner's how old?
Like 30 something.
And see, and they don't count the times they let a dude finger them, suck their titties, or they suck their dick. Right? They don't count those. But the dudes,
I wouldn't count.
I count bitches I fingered in my numbers.
You count fingers?
If I fingered you, I know I could have fucked you. I only fingered you because I didn't want to fuck you. So you got fucked in my head. My numbers count bitches that I could have fucked. My numbers count bitches that I could have fucked. So, if I know I can fuck, but I choose not to.
So basically, if you fingered her,
if I was able to get the pussy,
if you fingered her and then fucking you like you walked your way out of that shit.
My whole philosophy is
your whole philosophy.
My whole philosophy
his whole philosophy.
My whole philosophy is if I know I can.
If it's what your whole philosophy is, if it stinks or if it's too big or both, then you don't fuck. That's your whole philosophy?
No, what happened was I went to the doctor because I was telling them I was having some pain in my finger. And they was like, what part of the finger? Like, was it up, the part of the finger or the whole finger? And I said, no, not the whole finger, the one next to it. I said, not the whole finger, the one next to it.
I like it.
You get it? Did you get it?
Yeah, I get it. But yeah.
Yeah, I count them bitches.
Nah,
if I fingered you if I could have fucked you, you got fucked.
I ain't counting them or expecting her to count them. But even like so, I'm saying without those,
actual men that have she allowed to penetrate inside of her,
like fucking. Oh, I'm gonna count dick sucks too. We're gonna count dick sucks.
I believe most women.
That's a body. That's a body. That's a body.
I think the average for most women.
You ain't nutting out your finger, man.
You ain't been fingered by me.
No. I said you ain't nutting out your finger.
I'm not. Well, I ain't you still haven't been fingered by me.
I didn't say she ain't nutting from.
You ain't had my fingers.
Nigga, that's gross. That's just dirt from your nails, nigga. That's not what you thought it was. That's gross. But that's dirt from your nails causing foam. That's dirt from your nails causing foam. It's not what you thought it was. But in either case, yeah, man. So I'm not gonna count the fingers and shit like that. But yes, but I dick sucks are definitely bodies. That dick sucking is a body. That's a body. You call it a body.
It goes down to the point does a woman's body count matter when does it matter? If it does at all.
I don't even know. That's the funny thing. I wish I had more context. I'm not even sure how they got on the subject of what her body count was or whatever. You know what I mean? But to me, I think it matters to who it matters to for what it matters about, and that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it mattering to you. You know what I mean? Or how much or for what. Because
here's where body count would matter to me. If I met a chick and she said she was a former porn star, there's no way in hell I'm trying to wife a former porn star. So if I know... Now, here's the thing. Porn stars are just women who fuck on camera.
I was just about to say, bro.
There's a lot of bitches.
I think I was just about to say a porn star porn stars have responsibility. Like if you really a porn star, you gotta think about this. You got responsibilities. Yeah. Like so that pussy is like a lot of times more well held and kept. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bitches just be out here fucking, and they have options, and they can, and they be horny. Think about your ass, and I know like men and women are built different, but we've been told sugar and spice. Nah, bitches is humans. These motherfuckers get horny, and they have way more options than we have,
and then a lot of them exercise those options
and why sneakily, or even if they just decide to be, not necessarily open broadcasting it, but just either way, like just. Fuck it. This is who I am. This is how I feel. For those that know or care, like either way,
body counts matter at a certain age. Here's what I'm gonna say. Body counts matter. Body counts matter
if you 22 and you got 30 and you got 35.
That's fuck. You feel what I'm saying? But if you over 30, if you think about it, let's just say you had a different nigga. One nigga a month. You go out on a certain date, and you just had a different nigga every month.
If you 35,
you had 12 niggas in a year.
If you 35 years old, you had 35 niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a hoe though?
Yeah.
If a chick dated chick went out with a different dude every month and had sex
and
with
was dating, you know what? Nah, man, a hoe is some different shit. This chick is who she is sexually, and it's all types of different people with all types of algorithms, and the algorithms change. Like a chick might at one point of phase be on something, and it might not be on that thing she's capable of. Obviously, you know what I mean. But she's capable of shit that you never even thought or imagined.
I'm just imagining them numbers. If I'm just saying one date. If a chick go on one date a month with one dude, let's just say she go on 2 dates a month.
What do you mean, like fuck one dude a month one time, but a different dude every month?
Correct.
So 12 niggas a year.
Correct.
12 niggas a year. I don't know, man. I don't have no judgment. It just seemed.
Is that big numbers?
It just seemed like sushi to me at that point. like you just trying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just went.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna try that again. I want to try something.
But see, here's the
I like shit. That one, but I want to try something new. And women like novelty more than men.
Women have the option to
women want to try something new more than men do.
And I'm sure a lot of women have done that. I bet you there's a woman out there. I wish they'd make a movie about a woman that just said, "I want to try doo-doo the month."
Called a sushi woman.
Sushi roll.
Sushi woman. Nah, she be getting samples, man, like Flavor of the Month Club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Is that a hoe? Or is that just her exploring her sexuality?
I think the term hoe, I think we use it to whatever.
Loosely?
That might be like a slut, but then slut that might be more of a slut than a hoe. Because a hoe should get money though.
Hoes should get money.
Hoes should get money. Like if you hoeing, Think about it. If you hoeing, she out here hoeing. That she should be getting money. So a hoe to me is a bitch that get money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
so, like you know. But I get it though. Like people say she fuck a lot of niggas. She a hoe. Like I say, like the terms is just too blurry and shit.
Blurry,
like
yeah.
like so I don't. But like for me, like I get what you saying when you say hoe when you put it in context. Or I just ask you what you mean.
Okay,
She
so
you
slut.
saying she
That's
you
slut.
saying she fucking or
A
you saying
loose libido.
she getting that money fucking. You know what I mean?
fucking.
You know, like that's that like that kind of hoe. Like
I don't want to know if I'm in that.
but like a
rotation.
slut could be like what's like a slut. Like what's wrong with the term slut? That helps me determine. Okay, this bitch out here.
What's the etymology? What's the
a slut could be? But see, this is the thing again. Watch this. Regardless, a slut. Like let's take a slut, a bitch that just want to get fucked by niggas, right?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Whether a slut could be very responsible, and
Sure.
a hoe could be out here getting money and be very messy.
or vice versa? But I
Or
get
vice
what you're
versa.
saying.
So again, as you say, like is the term body count? What does it even matter or mean?
What does it even mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? It means experience. I would assume. You know
Does-
what I mean? That's a natural assumption.
Does a chick count if she got a train ran on her? Do you count each dick, or do you count the one encounter? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen. Let me ask you a question. When the train comes into the motherfucking port, right, to drop off the goods, right? Do they just count it as one train, or do they count each car on the train and what the fuck the goods offered was?
As you see, I got stuck because I didn't know what the hell you said.
So what I'm saying is you're saying like the debt. You're saying she got a train ran on her. Do you just count her as getting fucked that day? Like
Yeah, like if that one encounter-
I'm getting it, and then or
Or
do you
several.
count each dick? And what I'm saying is, in terms of a train, when that train comes in to drop off the goods, does the fucking dock master, does he say that's a train, or does he count each car on the train? He counts each car on the train, bruh. Because if this train got 10 cars, that's 10 cars. That's 10 different loads of goods. If that train got 4 cars, that's 4 loads of goods. So you got to count each motherfucking car, nigga. Yes, you count each dick, nigga. That's what. Long story short, yes, you count each dick, slowpoke. You see what I did there, slowpoke?
I'm about to put a post up.
Put up a post.
Question pondered on the show.
Oh God, we already answered it, but
I
listen,
think that's our answer.
my name
Everybody
is
else
Beck,
might
and
not
I have
think
to
the same.
pee really bad.
My name is Burner,
and I have to leave to go do it. So bye, niggas. See y'all
Hey.
next week. It's great having you. Thank you. We love you.
Sluts.
Peace.
Go get a dick
Peace
a
of
day.
peace of my love.
Go get a dick a day. Dick a month. Yeah.
Dick in the Month Club.
If you... Okay, wait. Question pondered on the show. I almost posted that on my public page. My mama would have been like, yo. Man, they took away a lot of your shit on the avatars on The backgrounds, man. They need to update the backgrounds. I'm so pissed off about Facebook backgrounds, man. Oh, all right. Peace, y'all.